Now, you stayed in London. What are your personal experiences of the city?
Okay, I have, of course, so a lot of people have questioned me why I have left underplayed the theme of racism
Hmm.
and other kinds of discrimination. So I am, of course, writing Londonistan, which is a sequel to Indians in London, with the story that begins in 1947, ends roughly 2022, 2023. And racism does play a very, very crucial role there. But I think this is the first theme that I have to mention if I'm telling a personal story. I've had a very, very difficult time in London, and an equally pleasant time in the very same city. It's a very contradictory city, and that could be because of the times that we are living. Because I have my hunch that I think somebody from Beijing might have a similar experience in Cochin if he or she were to visit that city today, especially after the pandemic.
Yeah.
So I visited London during Brexit, before Brexit, and my experiences have been not very different. So it was not as if the Brexit discourse made some pockets of London or Britain more racist than they were, but it's an inherent racism or an inherent insecurity that does tend to come out every now and then, and during certain political movements it becomes sharper. Other than that, um, if I can advise people to overlook it, because I don't take it very seriously, just like Gandhi or Nehru or Ambedkar and their ilk did not take it very seriously. They wrote very, very seriously about caste, about race, about equality, but when inequality was meted out to them, they didn't take their own egotistical hurt very seriously, because they wanted to fight for a larger group of people. So if I can advise people to try and overlook racism a bit, I think London is one of the most cosmopolitan cities they will ever get a chance to visit. And there are pockets of London which are almost Indian in look and feel, as they say nowadays. They are almost Indian looking geographically, and plenty of curry restaurants
Right.
that you began with in the beginning. So, it's a mixed bag, really.